Week 4 NFL games, man. Let's get straight into it. You got the Vikings versus the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? You got Carson Wentz was out there last week. He had a pretty solid game, but can Carson Wentz keep this up? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? And you got J.J. McCarthy. Can he go out there and have a good game? I doubt it, man. Both of these dudes, man, it's like you ain't going forward with Carson Wentz and you ain't going forward with J.J. McCarthy. Then you got the Steelers on the other hand. They trying to come back to the steel curtain because they was the satin curtain. They was the see-through curtain. They weren't even a pair of curtains. Only thing that was up on the window was a pair of blinds. You know what I'm saying? So then you got the Steelers out there. Aaron Rodgers is looking old. You know what I'm saying? He's a shell of himself. You know what I'm saying? He did have 2 touchdowns last week, one to DK. You know what I'm saying? He did his numbers out there last week. But can Aaron Rodgers keep this up? The same question that I got for the Vikings quarterbacks. I don't know, but I got the Vikings beating the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. Aaron Rodgers, you got to prove me wrong. This year is your prove it season. And you got to go out there and prove to the NFL and to the fans and to yourself that you are still the same guy that you were in Green Bay. Because last year in New York, you look like a bag of dog shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But I got the Vikings winning that joint. Then you got the Eagles versus the Bucks. Both of these teams are 3-0. They've been balling out. Baker Mayfield has been bringing his team back from, you know what I'm saying, like fourth quarter deficits and all this, that, and the third the whole season. Then you got Jalen Hurts with the tush push. They offsides. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Godwin could be coming back for the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Mike Evans might be out for the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's gonna go on. Last week, Lane Johnson got hurt for the Eagles. I thought that was gonna hurt them, kind of in, you know what I'm saying, going into that game last week versus the Rams, because Lane Johnson went out kind of in the first half and he didn't kind of return for the rest of the game. And you know what I'm saying? Without Lane Johnson, you know them holes ain't opening up like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it real. I got the Bucks with the upset. The Bucks is at home. The Eagles is on the road. You know what I'm saying? So I got the Bucks winning this game, going to 4-0 and dropping the Eagles to 3-1. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, salute to you, bro. But I got you losing this one, homie. Then you got the Browns versus the Lions. You know what I'm saying? The Lions have been cooking. Jared Goff been out there stir-frying defenses. He been picking them apart like 90 points in the last 2 games. This dude is a beast. He's a monster. He out there getting it in. He's out there doing his numbers. I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But then you got the Browns on the other hand. Don't count out old Joe Flacco. Don't count out old Flacco. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing you can't do. And that Browns defense is kind of like really solid. Like you see what they did to Jordan Love and them boys over there, held them to 1 touchdown and 1 field goal. You know what I'm saying? 10 points. You know what I'm saying? So the Browns, if they hold the Lions to a low scoring game, I got the Browns winning this joint. But I'm gonna keep it real. The Lions gonna blow them boys out. They just too powerful, man. They just too powerful. That first game they lost for the season, they had to get they feet up under them. You know what I'm saying? Now they going out there with full steam. So I got the Lions beating the Cleveland Browns. Then you got the Washington Commanders versus the Atlanta Falcons. You got Terry McLaurin out. That man just got that contract. Now he already hurt 3 games into the season. Come on, man. Come on, man. Why did y'all pay him all that damn money? Just to get hurt and put on IR? You know what I'm saying? Then you got Jaden Daniels. He ain't even playing. But Marcus Mariota has been balling out. He's on a revenge tour. All his old teams, he's going out there to beat the behind and beat the brakes off of them. You know what I'm saying? So Marcus Mariota is starting. And the Falcons, oh, man. I had faith in you, my G. I had faith in the quarterback for the Falcons, Michael Penix Jr. I had faith in you. The do-rag, don't you see the do-rag? That man can be on the cover of do-rags. You know what I'm saying? He's the new Billy D. Williams of the NFL. But, bruh, last week you looked like garbage versus a garbage team in the Carolina Panthers. So what does that make you? If you look garbage versus a garbage team, then what does that make you? That makes you garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to keep it real. So, man, this dude, I'm going to keep it real. I got the Commanders blowing them out the water. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Chargers versus the Giants. Russ, we ain't letting Russ cook. Russ ain't cooking nothing at my house. Get him out of the kitchen, bro. Get Russ out the kitchen. He ain't cooking nothing at my house. The Giants done sat him down. You know what I'm saying? Jackson Dart is the new starter for the New York Giants, but they beating up versus the Chargers. The Chargers is one of the best teams in the NFL this year. I'm gonna keep it real. If they can keep this up, bro, they might go to the Super Bowl. But I got the Chargers winning this game. I'm going to keep it real. The Giants, you know what I'm saying? Like Malik Neighbors, you need to go out there and ball out. Forget all the talking behind the scenes with Ocho, bro. Go out there and ball out. Go do your numbers. You know what I'm saying? But I got the Chargers winning this joint. Jackson Dart having a pretty solid game. Then you got The Titans versus the Texans. This is a 0 for game. Both of them are 0 and 3. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to get a win. Cam Ward, is this going to be your first win? CJ Stroud, is this going to be your first win of the season? I'm going to keep it real. The Titans, you know what I'm saying, they got a pretty all right offense, you know what I'm saying? But Cam Ward got to do more. He got to go out there and he got to practice more. He got to learn these defenses. He got to figure out what's going on and get in the lab. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. Get him a good, solid receiver to go with Ridley out there. They could be fire in Tennessee. But I got C.J. Stroud and Nico Collins and Nick Chubb. They picked up in the offseason. I got them boys going out there winning this joint. I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I got the Texans getting their first win. So the Texans over the Titans. Then you got the Patriots versus the Panthers. The New England. If y'all don't beat these boys, Mike Vrabel, if you don't got the Patriots out there to go beat the Panthers, something wrong, bro. I'm going to keep it real. Something wrong. Something wrong. So I got the Patriots winning versus the Panthers. If the Patriots would have beat the Steelers if they didn't have a couple of them off loose turnovers that they had in the game. It was crazy. Crazy. Then you got the Saints at the Bills. I got Josh Allen, MVP of this year. This dude's going to run over the Saints, bro. The Saints ain't got nobody. I don't even know who their quarterback is. Who is y'all running back? Who is y'all receivers? Like, who's on y'all defense? Like, man, bro, salute to them. But I got the Bills with a steamroll over them guys. I'm going to keep it real. Then you got the Jags versus the 49ers. Hey, what are you going to do, Trevor? What are you going to do, Trevor? Trevor Lawrence, this is your time to shine. Brock Purdy's coming back. If you go out there and win against these dudes, you in the game, bro. You in the game. You know what I'm saying? Trevor Lawrence got to go out there and do his numbers this week. Travis Hunter, you got to do your numbers this week. I'm keeping it real, bro. You got to do your numbers. But I'm going to keep it real. I got the 49ers winning this joint at home. You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy back. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers really ain't got no receivers. George Kittle kind of hurt. Like, I just don't know what's going on with the 49ers. But Christian McCaffrey is healthy. That's the thing that's got them rolling this year. They 3-0. You know what I'm saying? And all because of Christian. That man is a Christian. For real. He believes in God. You know what I'm saying? So I got the 49ers winning this joint. Then you got the Colts versus the Rams. This is gonna be a good game. The Rams, they could have won that game 4 times last week versus the Eagles, but they lost it. They sat out there and they lost it. You know what I'm saying? They could have won that game 4 or 5 times. They wanted to lose that game. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was last year in the playoffs. When they got down to the end of the game, the Rams had a chance to beat the Eagles, but they just can't beat them. The Rams got a pretty solid ass defense. I'm gonna keep it real. Them boys out there be balling. Then you got Puka Nacua and the boys, Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? Kyron Williams. They got a solid offense and defense. You know what I'm saying? But the Colts have been balling. You got Daniel Jones out there. You know what I'm saying? That boy, Indiana Jones out there. He playing. That boy playing. I'm going to keep it real. That boy's playing. And you got Pittman out there. Man, them dudes balling. Jonathan Taylor, they balling. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a shootout. I got the first team to 40 wins this game. You know what I'm saying? That's a toss-up. Then you got the Chiefs versus the Ravens. You see the jersey. What's going on, Patrick Mahomes? What you going to do, man? What you going to do, Pat? You going to sit back and get put on your back? You gonna let your offensive lineman get 30 false starts of the game? What are you gonna do, Pat? Lamar Jackson, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna get chased around and just try to sit in the pocket and think you're Joe Montana or Tom Brady or Peyton Manning or Drew Brees? You ain't none of them dudes, bruh. I don't know who they trying to change you into or make you think you are, but you ain't none of them dudes, bruh. You're definitely not. You know what I'm saying? So what you need to do? You ain't Patrick Mahomes. You need to do what you need to do what Lamar Jackson does, bro. And that's running the football. You know what I'm saying? But I got the Chiefs winning this joint. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. Last but not least, the Bears versus the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Williams had a pretty good, solid week last week. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders, they ain't been playing good. Geno been throwing interceptions. Pete Carroll out there like he don't know what the hell is going on this year. Like halfway senile. I don't know. I got the Bears winning this joint. Odunze, you know what I'm saying? DJ Moore, Caleb Williams would just be too much for the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Like Max Crosby, you gotta go smoke another backwood, bro. It's too much for you over there. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that type of smoke. You know, you want the other smoke. You don't want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's the homie Hood Legend. Hit the subscribe button, tap the like button, comment, let me know who y'all got. Till next time, I'm out.